United has made a shocking decision after Sir Alex Ferguson retired from managerial career. The board of Manchester United has decided to sign Her Majesty Princess Tantan as the new manager of Manchester United for the upcoming 13-14 season. Will Her Majesty Princess Tantan continue the legacy of such historic club, or this is where the downfall begins that Manchester City and Liverpool hopes for? This is for us to find out. This is Charlotte from the Steambird reporting.
Yo, what is up, my prankster gangsters? It's your Majesty homegirl, Princess Tantan, the princess of the prankster gangster nation. In today's video, I will be taking over as the new Manchester United manager following the retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson. In this alternate timeline, I was appointed as the manager for Manchester United for the upcoming 13-14 season instead of David Moyes. Let us see how big the change I will make on this club. Without a further ado, let's get on to the video.
If you're going to hit it hard, keep your head down and follow right through the ball.
Dictator everybody in the street.
And they scored! Oh, what a blow to the home team and their supporters.
Well, you can't defend them. The quality on that free kick was just far too good, and that deserved to end up in the back of the net.
They will be kicking themselves for giving away that free kick in that part of the field now. The game is 7 minutes old, and we have our first goal. Oh, so unlucky, the ball hit the upright. Not going to break them down like that. Made a good tackle there. They look well organised in the back. Rooney. And Rooney has scored!
Hey, I'm full of admiration, Clive, for this set of players. You know what? They didn't give it up.
Nothing between them then, it's anybody's game. Match is underway, so it's 1-1. Boyce. Doesn't waste many passes. That's a lovely ball. That's good covering. That's a crunching challenge and a free kick given.
And it's a great area, Clive, to have a free kick. You've got to concentrate on the strike. Try and get it over that wall.
Oh, how good was that?
It's a cracking finish. It's so well placed. The goalie's never going to pluck that one out of the corner.
They won't settle for a one-goal lead, but it will do to be going on with. That was an important goal. Oh, what a goalkeeper.
I've seen many top goalkeepers drop them, Clive. That was great goalkeeping.
Maynard. Van Persie. Cut that out well, didn't he? Inches away.
I wonder if the goalie would have saved that, Clive, if it had just been on target.
Here's Wayne Rooney. Rattled the post. It's a goal!
Well, he's been so lively today and he deserves his goals, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him get more.
Guided it low, out of the reach of the goalkeeper. Really nice finish. Equaliser then. It's now 2-2. Boyce. Just airmailed that to him. Maynard. Van Persie. Ref has seen the advantage. Play on. He's there! Oh, what about that?
What they mustn't do here is fall into the trap and start sitting back and defending in numbers. It must be positive.
They do say you have to be crazy to be a goalkeeper. No need to ask him why. Boyce. We're at the halfway stage, and it's Manchester United who can be most pleased with the first 45 minutes.
That's a really good performance. They really have the force with them right now, and they've got to keep it going. They must demand the ball from each other and really pen the opposition back in their own half.
They do like to get this man on the ball at every opportunity. Rooney. Wayne Rooney. It's got in!
This is a real danger man they've got up front for this team. He looks lethal when he gets into these situations.
It's his third goal. There's nobody like him in this kind of form. Off they go again. Scoreline's 4-2. Van Persie. Didn't let him get the shot away. Maynard. Oh no, that's wide. Manager's still got one or two options available to him. This is the first substitution he's made. Both teams trying to make rest down the flanks. That's a good interception. There's a fluency about this team when they're in the mood. Their football really flows. They're all in tune. Maynard. That's a super ball. Van Persie. Robin Van Persie. Well taken. Right in the bottom corner.
This guy's too quick. Once he gets beyond the last man, you're never going to catch him. Another great finish.
He's just such a dead eye in front of goal. Game restarts, so it's 5-2. There's some good stuff at the back. The only feature was if it didn't take the deflection on Rooney, it certainly travelled far enough. Van Persie. Oh, he's finished it!
Listen, it's hard enough to get yourself one goal. To get yourself three is some feat. Well played, sir.
You cannot afford to allow this man one chance, let alone three. He just gobbles them up. And 2 minutes being added on for stoppages. Wasn't far wide, was it?
Just needs to become a bit more accurate from there.
So plenty of goals here today. 6-2.
performance. They were so aggressive in the final third. They wanted goals and they got them.
Andy Tantan.
You know what, Clive? An early goal today is going to really liven this game up.
Every point is vital in this championship race. The 3 on offer here today are all that matter to these players. This they've spent the week working towards. Rangel. Dyer. No need to panic, easily away. Van Persie. The ref has played advantage, no whistle. Didn't stretch the cover. Goal! Deadlock broken by the visitors. Oh, that changes things.
It's a great start to the game for this team, but they've got to be positive. They have to keep on getting bodies forward.
It's a goal that's put them in the driving seat in this match. Here we go again. It's 1-0. He's there! In the bottom corner before he knew it.
What a marvellous strike.
It was an unstoppable shot. He simply could not have placed it any better. There had to be goals in this one. It's now 2-0. Knocking the ball about now. Building the attack patiently. Rooney. Keeper happy just to clear his lines. Defender made sure that he was in charge there. Van Persie. Wayne Rooney in the upright, he's still in play. Back out by the keeper. Just intercepted, saw that coming. This is Rooney. Let's put an end to that attack. That's half time. We'll be back for the second half. It's 2-0 here.
That's a really convincing 45 minutes we've just seen there. Lots of good football, lots of chances, and they've got themselves in front. Well played.
You'd always back him to win a challenge, wouldn't you? Takes it off him. Off the goalkeeper.
Well, you can maybe point the finger at the striker, but let's give the goalie some credit. He's done brilliant to stop that.
Referee's pointing to the corner flag. Keeper saw it all the way. Very, very close.
Well, It's no point in running all that way with the ball and then not taking any care right at the last minute.
That's good covering. Van Persie. Plays it clear. Pablo. Now, what can he do here? That's pretty good covering. Van Persie. Britain, good ball forward. Working together back there. Rangel. Britain. Locked. Van Persie. Nice football there at the back. Rooney. Defender puts a good challenge in. Now, how much stoppage time have they added? 1 minute. He's not held on to it. The manager looking to freshen things up here. He's bringing on not one but two substitutes. So let's see what happens with this corner. Tell you what, the final ball wasn't good enough there. It's just the start they wanted. A great way to begin. They won't win every game this season, but they're off to the perfect start. That is a good win.
You know what, Clive? It must be such a confidence booster for those strikers when they look back and see that back four. They know they just don't give much away.
Both teams are up for this game here today. Neither has anything other than victory on their minds. Both be going for it. Nice football there at the back. Ref has not blown advantage. Good defending. Van Persie. Robin van Persie. 1-0! Just what they needed.
Look, this doesn't happen by chance the way he keeps on getting himself in the right positions. He's just very good at it.
It was such a swift break. He moved the ball so quickly. Ivanovic. He made sure he got to that. This is Fernando Torres. Good ball. Who's on the end of this? Headed out. Looks like they're going to try to keep up this pressing game from first whistle to last. Van Persie. And Manchester United have scored.
Time and time again he finds the back of the net.
He's just such a dead eye in front of goal. Game was always likely to produce goals. It's 2-0. They just look so much more secure when he's playing. It's Fernando Torres. Plays some good stuff at the back. Van Persie. Scores!
Well, he's drilled that hard and low and it's found its way into the back of the goal.
Goal came as a result of him keeping Possibilities now. Oh yes! That's a glorious finish. Keeper must feel like he's been facing a firing squad today. Tackle that wide. Able to make any progress down that flank. Not going to find a way through like that. Can't afford to lose the ball like that. The end of the first 45 minutes, and Manchester United are ahead at the break.
That's a very solid team performance we've just seen there, Clive. I think the manager will be absolutely delighted with what his players have given. He'll just say, more of the same, lads, and we've got this game in the bag.
The second half about to get underway. I wonder if the die has been cast for this game already. Fairly easy for the defender. Here's Fernando Torres. Van Persie. Can't afford to give away too many free kicks, you know. That's a good interception. Van Persie. Can't let it get away from him. Evra. Robin Van Persie. They scored!
Wow, this team are really starting to enjoy themselves now, Clive.
Goalkeepers deserve more protection today, or some protection anyway. Goalkeeper's got backache. He's had nothing but pick the ball out of the net. Good cover back there. It's like everyone's position's interchangeable in this team. They all seem at home wherever they happen to pop up on the field. Goal!
That's classic counter-attacking football, and this guy's the perfect man to have up front. That's a beautiful finish.
They caught them when their defence is down. Too many men thrown forward in attack. Nobody back minding the shot.
Top-class work by the back four.
No time to stand on ceremony, just gets it clear. It's there! Into the bottom corner before he knew it.
What a finish that is.
Very difficult for the keeper to get down to those. It was beautifully placed. Couldn't hold on to it. He's got it back. Can't hold it. Goal!
When you've got a man in full time, you give him the ball as much as you can. That's what I'll be saying out there now.
He's already got 2 goals. Can't contain it. Goal. Now the board with the added minutes is about to go up. It's 3 extra minutes. Oh, he saw the danger and did something about it. There's the whistle, and that's 3 wins on the trot now. They're on quite a run.
This team are giving themselves a chance to win football matches by being so solid at the back.
Liverpool has officially sacked their manager Brendan Rodgers to appoint a retarded gay who looks like a gay horse. His name is Jerwin Cabello, and he will be managing Liverpool from now on. His first official game will be the Northwest Derby against Her Majesty Princess Tantan's Manchester United. What will be the outcome for this? First of all, who is Jerwin Caballo, and how did he easily become Liverpool's new manager? Jerwin Caballo is long-lasting arch-enemy of Her Majesty Princess Tantan. He convinced Liverpool to appoint him in order to take Manchester United down. Her Majesty Princess Tantan is not worried about the sudden change in Liverpool and give her highest trust to her players. At first, Liverpool wasn't convinced to appoint a gay horse with unknown origin as the manager, let alone playing against their biggest rival Manchester United. But Jerwin Caballo convinced them that Her Majesty Princess Tantan is a legendary football manager, as he never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Her Majesty Princess Tantan will never gonna make you cry, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. This is Charlotte from the Steambird reporting.
His reputation goes before him. That's why this club have invested so much money and faith in their new signing. But he is the type of player who thrives on the attention and pressure. Sacco. Did well to regain possession. Who's with him? And they take advantage. That's good covering. Didn't really trust his weaker foot, and it showed.
He may have just snatched at that big club. There's a lot of traffic around him there.
Nani. That's pretty solid defending. This is Rooney. Ah, how good was that?
He hasn't leant back, Clive. He's kept his head over the ball, and he has fired that past the keeper.
And that takes him to 10 for the season. All contributions welcome. Decent strike rate. Moses. Pass was a bit too obvious. It was a rather ambitious ball. Just gave it away, really. Smartly taken.
When he hit that, Clive, it was always destined for somewhere in the bottom of the goals.
And Manchester United have a bit of breathing space now. It's a lead they should be able to protect. Game was always likely to produce goals. It's 2-0. That's a key contest in this game out wide. Rooney now. Great block by the defender. Mata. Yes! Oh, perfectly placed.
Well, he's drilled that hard and low, and it's found its way into the back of the goal.
Goalkeepers deserve more protection today, or some protection anyway. Moses. Looks like they're going to try to keep up this pressing game from first whistle to last. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's in! It's Cristiano Ronaldo's goal!
What a finish. What a great finish that is. Look, tucked right in the corner. You cannot point the finger at the goalie there. He's got no chance with that.
Well, all they've got to do is get the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo here, and it's a certain... The manager of this team favours a zonal marking system. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Jose Enrique. It's one possession well. Just stopped him in his tracks. Is this the ball? Poor cross, really. That's the end with the scoreline at the break, 4-0.
When you've got the opposition on the run, don't let them off the hook. They've played very well in that opening half. Now they must continue with that.
The managers have had 15 minutes to get their points across. Let's see if anyone was listening to them. Just misses.
I wonder if the goalie would have saved that, Clive, if it had just been on target.
And the keeper takes the goal kick out wide. Van Persie. Not going to find a way through like that. That's a bad miss from there. Van Persie. Goal!
That's a beautifully controlled finish. He's really struck that hard and low. Goalkeeper hasn't got a chance with that one.
Just one of those days for the poor goalkeeper. They all have them. So a change in personnel there then. It's all a bit one-sided. Scores 5-0. Johnson. That's good play at the back. He's there! In the bottom corner before he knew it.
Look at his face, Clive. I don't think he's finished yet. You know, I think he wants more goals.
They do say you have to be crazy to be a goalkeeper. No need to ask him why. The tale of woe continues. No end to the misery or the goals. Oh, that's a wild tackle. The free kick, the very least the referee could give. The pass just gets through there. Stopped in his tracks. Crossed into the area. It's like everyone's position's interchangeable in this team. They all seem at home wherever they happen to pop up on the field. Cut out. Sacco. Gerrard. Stringing their passes together nicely here. They were under siege there. There was real danger, but the defence survived it, got it away. And it's there from Rooney.
That's a great finish. He didn't lash it, he just controlled it and tucked it right in the corner.
They're scoring for fun at the moment. Really got stuck in there. Now what can they make of it? Seeing that goal may just serve to galvanise them. They're hitting back here. Promising. He's usually more accurate than that.
He's just panicked for a split second there. I think he just saw a lot of people around him and he just lost his concentration.
He's a force in the air. Now, the next question is how many minutes are to be added on by the referee? The defender made sure that he was in charge there. Some defenders have an instinct for danger. He's one.
This team are giving themselves a chance to win football matches by being so solid at the back.
Just after one game, Liverpool has officially sacked their new manager Jerwin Caballo. Liverpool lost 7-0 against Manchester United thanks to their amazing manager Princess Tantan. Liverpool deeply regrets signing a horrible and terrible gay horse like Jerwin Caballo. Jerwin Caballo refused to leave Anfield and ask for a second chance, but the board decision remains unchanged. Thus the guards dragged Jerwin out of the stadium as he crashed out and crying in humiliation. All of the Manchester United supporters have celebrated and laughed at Liverpool's embarrassing defeat, and they are no longer doubting and questioning Manchester United for signing a 9-year-old girl like Her Majesty Princess Tantan as their manager. This is Charlotte from the Steambird reporting.
We've got a cracking game in prospect today. All the ingredients these two teams really do look up for this.
With the quality that's out there on show, this could be special.
Done. David Dunn. Nothing wrong with that pass. Rooney now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo now. Ronaldo. Oh, it's there! Cristiano Ronaldo!
He hasn't leant back, Clive. He's kept his head over the ball, and he has fired that past the keeper.
Very difficult for the keeper to get down to those. It was beautifully placed. Well, they could have hardly dared hope for a better start. A goal in 8 minutes. He read that well. Good start, but who will he fall to? He's there!
When he hit that, Clive, it was always destined for somewhere in the bottom of the goals.
It was a shot that almost scorched the surface as it flew into the net. Not going to find a way through like that. That was not very far away.
Keep trying, next one, you never know, it might find its way into the back of the net.
This is Rooney. Defender made sure that he was in charge there, stopping their progress. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Done. Couldn't keep hold of the ball. Blocked by the keeper. Well, the pass has found its man. The assistant's flagging. Kilgallen. Well under pressure there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo now. That's a lovely ball. It's in! It's Rooney's goal!
That's classic counter-attacking football, and this guy's the perfect man to have up front. That's a beautiful finish.
Goal came as a result of him keeping his shot down. Players of both teams are always trying to put pressure on opponents in possession. It's in! It's Cristiano Ronaldo's goal!
What a fantastic finish that is. I'm not sure if two keepers in the net would have stopped that one from going in.
Ronaldo's having one of those days when everything he touches turns to goals. That's a good interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's there from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he's drilled that hard and low, and it's found its way into the back of the goal.
A goal scored with what's supposed to be his weaker foot, his swinger. The first half is over. The players head for the dressing rooms. It's 5-0.
That's a very solid team performance we've just seen there, Clive. I think the manager will be absolutely delighted with what his players have given. He'll just say, more of the same, lads, and we've got this game in the bag.
And Rooney has scored.
When you've got a man in full, Clive, you give him the ball as much as you can. That's what I'll be saying out there now.
Guided it down low, out of the reach of the goalkeeper. Really nice finish. Kilgallen loses the ball. Yes, it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He was never going to miss from there.
They just can't stop Cristiano Ronaldo here. He's taken every chance that's come his way. Done. He's pulled them back for the foul. He waited to see if there was an advantage. It's good refereeing that. Got to protect the ball better than that. Penalty. Came in from behind and couldn't hope to get to the ball. You'd expect him to be a cool penalty taker. Scores! Keeper tried to read it, but got it completely wrong.
No problem for the penalty taker. Sent the keeper the wrong way.
I don't think anyone expected this game to be quite so one-sided. They've been magnificent. Ronaldo. Oh, what a good effort that was.
Yep, you don't mind that. You don't mind players if they're positive having a go.
That wasn't far away. Very nearly increased their lead. They're in the mood today. That wasn't too far away. This manager does favour a conventional back four. He always has. Done. Rooney now. And it's there from Rooney.
That's a great finish, Clive. You know, when he goes one-on-one with any goalkeeper, I always fancy him to score.
The poor goalkeeper's going to be seeing him in his sleep. He can't stop him scoring. The goalkeeper's got backache. He's done nothing but pick the ball out of the net. That's fine defending. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. That's a good stop. He couldn't hold it. Corner kick. Well blocked. Oh, it's there! Cristiano Ronaldo!
What a tremendous strike that is. The goalkeeper's got no hope with that one.
They're scoring for fun at the moment. And the ref will... No, he says play on. Really put his foot in there. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. It's in! It's Cristiano Ronaldo's goal!
Well, that's no surprise to me to see him finish that. This boy continues to get himself in good areas.
And they are starting to build an unassailable lead. There'll be time added on here for injuries and stoppages. 4 minutes to be precise. Yes! Oh, perfectly placed!
Well, they've kept going and they've kept going and they've scored right on time.
It was a shot that really fizzed across the surface. Beautifully struck. Both teams trying to make progress down the flanks. Got a hand to it. Oh, and it's there, Rooney.
You've got to keep going right to the last whistle. You can't concede goals at this stage.
They're really enjoying themselves out there now.